Hello, another story from growing up in the 80s. Just before I start with the story, it's only a quick one. 3 questions I got asked. One was, why do you promote a decade what was so rubbish, racist and everything else? From someone who I'm not going to name, aged 24. You weren't there. You didn't grow up in the 80s. You don't know what it was like to live in. In my personal opinion, one of the best times ever to, live in it. So that's why I do these. If you don't like them, don't watch them. Simple as. I mean, can I be fairer than that? Another question is, why don't I mention anything like Challenger exploding and everything else? Because I'll be deadly honest with you, I remember seeing it on the news, but it didn't directly affect me. I normally go on the stuff around my area and such and so forth. I might do big things what happened in the 80s. Yeah, I might do, yeah. And number 3 is what gives me the right to actually, ask questions like, is it alright for you to smack your children? I'm not saying it is, I'm just asking the question. I remember getting a good idea when I did wrong stuff. So it's just interesting to see people's viewpoints. What gives me the right is because anyone can ask a question. That's how you learn. Anyway, quick story. Clifton Park in Rotherham had these canoes what you could sit in, and you could go in this tunnel type thing. And when you were a little kid, and I was only small at the time, it was so exciting. So anyway, yeah, it was like going away when you were like that far from sea, and you only had an holiday once a year if at all. Yeah, when you went to Clifton Park in summer and paddled and everything else, it was wonderful. Anyway, long story short, which I wish I would. I went with a friend of mine called Sajid, who were a bit older, and parents obviously. And he kept whispering to me some people who go in this tunnel, yeah, they don't come back out. Well, it's scaring me. It's not as cruel as kids, is it? And he told me, when it starts going dark and dips, that's when your time to worry and everything. Anyway, so I'm know he's winding me up, I think. And I gets in this canoe, yeah, to go around. Anyway, we goes halfway around and it seemed to dip the light, so I jumped out. Luckily there was no one behind me. Managed to get back to start a tunnel and climb out. My mum was pissed. We lived in Sheffield. I'm in middle of Rotherham, soaked wet through. Yeah, she had to march me round Rotherham town centre, go in charity shops to find me some trousers that fit, just so I could get changed in the toilet and not look such a twat. Growing up in the 80s, I love it.